I'm sorry, here for what?
Stand back. I am the president of this HOA, and I have this perimeter secured.
Okay, can we stand over here in the shade out of the sun so I can find out what is going on here?
Yeah, I'm the person that's in control here, and this is out of control here. Do you see what they've got? Look at all this. It's a junkyard.
I see that, but
look at the way they parked.
Okay.
This is against our bylaws here at the HOA. We have multi-million-dollar condos and apartments and houses. This is not okay.
Okay. Who are you, ma'am? If I ask your name?
I am Stacy Whitmore. I am the president of the HOA.
Whitmore? Whitmore.
With a
Okay, Miss Whitmore. What were you doing when I rolled up here?
Well, I am taking down their license. You know, I talked to these people twice. I gave them two verbal warnings. They're looking at it. Use my taser.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Why do you have a taser?
Look, I'm not just a homeowner here. I'm an enforcer, and this is approved by the HOA.
Okay, what is it that you're enforcing?
I am enforcing aesthetics. I am enforcing the laws. You and I are the same in that way, really. You know, we care about the laws. We care about people following the laws. That is my job here. I am like the chief of this community, this neighborhood.
So you're what, the president of the HOA?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and if I heard you correctly, the bylaws, the people here are violating the, how did you say it, aesthetics of the community?
Absolutely, the aesthetics of this community. We have a section that particularly deals with keeping your front of your yard clean and symmetrical. Look at this. Crooked parking job.
Okay, but
there's no respect around here.
I understand that, but help me out here. This particular parking spot belongs to this resident, does it not?
Not only does it belong to the resident, it belongs to a community, a neighborhood.
No.
Matters.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is this particular residence belongs. I mean, this particular lot belongs to that residence.
That's correct.
This parking lot belongs to that residence.
Yeah, this parking lot belongs to the resident, but it's part of a greater community. And they have had issues. We have had so many issues with them. They put their garbage out over one day. Over one day it sits out here. They play their music, rap music, so loud. Nobody wants to hear that crap.
Okay.
And now look at this. It's the final straw. 2 warnings and
okay, well, let me ask you this. When I rolled up, you were looking into the car. Why were you looking into the car?
Yeah, because there's so much garbage in that car. It's disgusting. It's like the reflection of this yard, and it's reflecting of my neighborhood.
Okay.
My neighborhood.
Why? What does what's going on inside the car have to do with the HOA? Because you can't see what's inside the car unless you do what you did and you started peeing.
In order for me to do my job correctly, I need to know what's going on inside and outside of this community.
Okay.
I've given them 2 warnings. I've made them stay and wait. And I'm glad that you're here as my backup right now because you know what? According to the HOA. No. According to the HOA bylaws, I outrank you. So you are here for me.
Oh, you done lost your damn mind. Ma'am, listen to me and listen to me well. I am not here to back you up. Okay? You do not outrank me in any form, shape, or fashion. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you why I am here. I am here because we received a call that a suspicious person was looking through the windows of the vehicle, which is what you were doing when I got here, and you were looking through the... And...
Suspicious?
And...
I am an enforcer!
Ma'am, allow me to finish. And you were looking through the windows of this residence.
How else am I supposed to protect the neighbors in my community? You know, I've been elected 3 consecutive times, and there's a reason for that. We don't call 911. We are 911. That is my job.
Okay.
And I take it seriously.
I see that you take it very seriously. So allow me to interject some information to you. Your enforcement capability is to what's within the guidelines of the state law, and in addition to the guidelines of your particular HOA. Now, I don't know what the HOA laws are. I don't live here, okay? But I do know what the state laws are because I have been entrusted to enforce that. And I'm here to tell you, you do not have the right to look into people's vehicles. You do not have the right to look into people's homes. Now, if they're violent, hold on, wait a minute, allow me to finish. I let you speak, now let me finish. Now, if there is a problem with the laws of the HOA bylaws being violated, for example, you say that the aesthetics and the stuff that's all over, that's one thing.
Look around.
Okay.
This is unacceptable
Okay.
in my
But
community.
I'm pretty sure that there are avenues, legal avenues, that you can take where you don't have to go through look through somebody's car or look through their house.
That's why I'm glad you're here, officer. I want them arrested. This is unacceptable. You cannot live in this squalor.
Ma'am? Ma'am.
No, this is my job. My job.
Ma'am, it's not against the law to live
It's
in
against
squalor.
my law. It's against my HOA bylaws. Do you
Okay.
want to read them?
Okay,
I know
tell
them
you
by
what.
heart.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to need you to lower your tone because now you're disturbing the peace. And if you
Oh,
could
no. This is disturbing the peace. I am keeping the peace. I am the only one because it starts here and then what? Then what? All this other stuff starts to happen and our whole neighborhood becomes chaos. I will not let that happen on my watch.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to need you to bring it down a few notches because if not, you're getting very close to finding yourself being arrested.
Got it. Yeah. No, what?
Yes. Disturbing the peace.
Me?
You're raising your voice.
Wait.
You're causing
Arrest
people to.
me?
You're causing
You
people.
cannot arrest me. I am
Ma'am?
the president of this HOA.
Ma'am?
You cannot
Ma'am?
take their side.
Miss Whitmore, you've got people coming out of their houses. They're looking to see what's going on. You're causing a disturbance now. I'm trying to talk to you like a normal human being, and you're causing a disturbance.
Oh, I don't think I'm the one causing the disturbance, officer.
Okay.
I think if you look around, you can clearly see who's in the
Okay.
wrong
Well,
and who's
I
in
tell
the
you
right.
what. I tell you what. These people called and said that you were looking through their car and looking through their window, and they wanted you to leave.
They called you?
Yes. And now, ma'am, you have to leave the property, okay? Because you're trespassing.
I am the president of this HOA. I am
I
not
understand.
trespassing in my own neighborhood.
This is your neighborhood, but this is not your property.
I am not going to leave until they straighten out their car.
Are you standing on that?
I am the president. I will not leave until my community is organized. This is chaos.
Okay. You know what? I understand where you're coming from, so I'm going to help you leave. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
You cannot arrest me. I am the president of this HOA.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Give me that. You're not going to need that.
This is not right. This is not right.
You have the right to remain silent. I
I
highly
am
recommend
protected
you
by
use
these,
it.
but I outrank you. This is not right.
You won't be needing this. Come on.
That is HOA approved.
Yeah, okay. But it's not state approved. Have a seat.
Not okay. I will have the last word.
I know.
You are wrong to do this to me. I am the president of this HOA.
Yeah, whatever, lady.